Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of July 2024, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So, we have a very little bit of astrology that you could do with the rest, can't it? It's been quite full on just recently. So, we have the moon in Pisces all day. It's going to form a square to Jupiter in Gemini, and then a conjunction to a Saturn in Pisces. So there you may struggling and challenges to expansion and growth. So you could experience that as constriction, limitations, having to take responsibility, being the governing energies of the day. It could be a good point, today could be a good point to pause, stop, and just integrate all the big astrology that we've had just recently. Sun going into Leo, Sun opposite Pluto, Mars trining Pluto, a full-on full moon in Capricorn, Mars entering Gemini. Let's take it down low today and just give ourselves a chance to just recuperate and recover. So let's do some cards for today. We're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle, and we're going to use the Crow deck. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Wednesday the 24th of July 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Let's just do one more. Okay, so a change in the wind with imagine and clean it up. Okay, so Leo season, Sun in Leo season is about big shifts. So we may be starting to feel that today. Subtle changes, all these changes, they tend to sort of start off quite subtly, and then sort of as we get more and more into them, sort of like little tap on the shoulder, bigger tap, and the universe ends up shaking you. It's that type of thing. So if we're sensitive, we may be sensing this change in the wind. So we're being asked to imagine, and that the change in the wind is we're approaching a shift, timeline shift or something like that, and I think we're being asked to imagine possibilities. And this shift is taking us out of our human limitations. Okay, another reason why we might be feeling that constriction, that already there's a shift, there's a change happening, and we're feeling that sort of maybe our human experience, everything is feeling a little bit constricted and tight and small for us. So we're being asked to imagine greater potentials, and then sort of clean up anything within us, take responsibility, clean up anything within us that isn't in alignment with that. So let's do some cards and see what the cards want to tell us. So we've got the Crow deck here. They always like to talk a lot. So what do we need to know for Wednesday the 24th of July 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Hear my downstairs neighbour giving a singing lesson. They're just warming up down there. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to know? We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Magician. We've got the Knight of Wands there. we have the Four of Pentacles. Clarifiers, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And what's going on in the subconscious? We've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Wands. We'll take the Hermit, and we'll take the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Emperor. And oh, twos, three twos in a row. The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, and the fourth two and the Ace of Cups. Well, we just have to have all of those, don't we? 4 twos coming up. You're at this is at the beginning of a new energy. We've been given the divine gift, the aces, and now we're at the twos. Looking at how we're going to use those gifts. Okay, so where we find ourselves today, the Queen of Swords, fixed air, Aquarius energy, independence, insightfulness, visionary, that imagine card, new visions, blue sky thinking, and opening ourselves up to new possibilities, dreaming in a new future. We are moving into Aquarian energies. We've got a little 3 months with Pluto back into Capricorn, but we are shifting into the Aquarian energies. Okay. Also, at the moment, we've got Pluto retrograding right at 0 degrees of Aquarius. So things are being uplifted and brought into consciousness for transformation. I'm hoping you can't hear that singing downstairs. It's quite loud. It's not normally that loud. I'll just have to keep talking over it. The energy that's leaving, that's going into the past, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've been waiting for a long time for this. It was when I did my Sun in Leo tarot reading, and I was saying that sort of since April, the energy's been really stuck. There's been lots of lessons, lots of learning for me. But when I get to August, the energy shifts, and it's almost like it feels like it's going to be a quantum leap or propulsion forward. Okay, so we've been in this energy. It feels like we've been in this energy of waiting for things to happen. And yeah, be careful what you wish for, because I think we're about to be propelled into our future. Our foundation. We've got the Magician here. So we've been mutating this energy internally over this last 6 months. Is it 6 months? April, May, June, July, 4 months. Okay, so a third of the year. And we're getting ready to manifest the new thing. Not quite there yet. We can sense the change of the wind in the wind. We're getting visionary, imagining things, but we've still got work to do. We've still got stuff to clear up. And that could be the 3 months of Pluto retrograding into to 29 degrees of Capricorn. Okay, but you know, we're getting this, seeing little insights, little flashes of imagination, of insight, of the new. Just so, yeah, what I'm feeling is happening this year is the transformation that's coming is quite big. we'd never, if it all happened all of a sudden like that, we wouldn't be able to handle it. It would blow our little human minds. And so it feels like it's gently being dropped in a little bit at a time, so we get comfortable with that, and then sort of the next bit of expansion is dropped in. And so there's this gradual transition. Okay, that's what it feels like to me. The message from above from Spirit is we've got the Knight of Wands here, mutable fire, Sagittarius energy. So aiming for the stars, broadening our horizons. It's mutable fire energy. So, you know, as new inspirations come in, we're adapting and changing or evolving our philosophies, our beliefs and things as we start to see this bigger picture. Okay. What we're moving into is the Four of Pentacles here. And this is very much making me think of today's energy, that constriction, that restriction, limitation, obstacles, taking responsibility, cleaning it up one step at a time, holding things close to our chest. It is a sun in Capricorn. If you saw my full moon in Capricorn reading, you know that I was talking about being at the full moon in Capricorn, the two of them, being at the midpoint between the new moon in Capricorn at the beginning of 2024, and there's another one at the end of 2024. And we're sort of at that midpoint of the energies. I'm not going to go through it all now. Go back and have a look at that full moon in Capricorn reading where I talk about it in more depth. So yeah, we're holding ourselves tight. If it's when we're going through big transformations, we often do have to hold ourselves quite tight. If we were to let go and sort of we would fall over, metaphorically, you know, it would be too much. So what we're saying about this gradual transformation, that feels like sort of, you know, we're holding it all together and it's being dripped into us. The clarifiers, the Chariot. So we are making progress. We need to make sure we keep our heart and our mind aligned, drawing our heart, our head, our mind down into our heart, so that moving forward from heart-centered consciousness. With the Nine of Wands here, we can be feeling really vulnerable in this. Acknowledge your vulnerability and know that it's okay to feel, it's perfectly normal to feel vulnerable in circumstances like this. Just remind ourselves and know that the Queen of Pentacles is here to remind us that everything is unfolding in divine timing. Okay, we don't have to worry and fret about things. It is, yeah, my red kite is just soaring outside. My bird of truth and insight is just soaring on sort of the air things all over. Just I love it when it does that, just soaring. It's always a good sign for me. Anyway, back to the Queen of Pentacles, fixed earth, Taurus energy. While this is all unfolding in its own timing, come back to your body, be embodied, okay, tune into your senses, be in the physical world, surround yourself with beauty, walk in nature, connect to the earth, see the wonder and the beauty of the world, the natural world around you. This just made me laugh that, yeah. If you're not in the UK, anyone who's in the UK will know what an absolutely awful rainy year. About 18 months, must be longer than 18 months, getting on for 2 years now. Just rain. It's been really depressing. But within that rain, so where I live in an old Victorian street, just surrounded by trees and nature and everything. And it's so beautiful. It's just stunningly green. normally into July, you know, everything's sort of fading with the sun. There's all the leaves are burnt with sap burns on them and everything. But it's like May still, where everything first comes out. It's so green. It's absolutely beautiful and stunning. So, you know, in the troubled times, find the beauty. And it's like, I do have to keep reminding myself. It's like yeah, it is. The weather's rubbish, but look how beautiful it's making nature all around. And everything is just, you know, it just had so much water with a little bit of sun sprinkled in now and again. But yeah, connect to the beauty that's around you. That's the message from the Queen of Pentacles. So what's going on in the subconscious? Things are shifting. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. This is the wind, the change in the wind. Okay, if we can feel it, we can sense it. With the Eight of Pentacles, keep showing up, keep doing the work every day. Commitment, discipline, determination, even if it is difficult sometimes. Collaborate with others. Connect and collaborate with others, the Three of Pentacles. It helps and supports us through. Connecting to your creativity. The Queen of Wands here. Okay, that's three queens we've got. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. The queen that we don't have is the Queen of Cups. But that's okay. We've got the Ace of Cups at the end. The Queen of Wands is fixed fire, Leo energy. Be in your creativity. Creating something that you love. Use your imagination. What are you loving creating? What new creations can you come in? With the Hermit, connecting to your inner wisdom for that creation. What is the light that wants to be birthed out of you? And the King of Pentacles. What are you building? Cardinal Earth, Capricorn energy. What are you diligently working towards creating that's physical in the world? At summer solstice, I was doing my summer solstice stuff. It's like, okay, messages for the second half of the year. What am I creating? It's like, you're creating heaven on earth. Not really sure what it means yet. I'm just getting little flickers and little insights. But it is the King of Pentacles creates heaven on earth. Okay, whatever that looks like for you, takes the spiritual and creates something physical in co-creation with the divine in the physical. With the Page of Cups, follow your bliss, do what you love, especially through Leo season. Leo is all about loving what you do and loving what you're creating and sharing that. Okay, with the Emperor. So the Emperor, on an inner level, is self-mastery for me. It's divine masculine energy. And we have self-mastery, that we're organised, we're disciplined, we're committed, we show up to do the work. We have a plan, we have an end goal, and we use reasoning and logic and things and consciousness to create it. Okay, so then we've got the first three twos. The Two of Wands, we're standing there looking at the possibilities, the potentials, the openings, the opportunities. With the Two of Pentacles here, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, we're weighing up the pros and cons of it all. And then with the Two of Cups here, thinking about which one comes from love. Okay, it could be causing worry and things. You know, in the old paradigm, the cornerstone of creation and doing your work and whatever was about earning money. Okay, one of the things I found about tapping into creativity and creating from love is, oh dear, where's the money going to come through? And that can be a big worry. You know, it takes a lot of trust and a lot of faith to follow that creative path and trust that the money will come in. Touch wood so far, one way or another, you know, the money always comes in. And I mean, I've been self-employed for a long time, nearly 25 years, and one that I've been shown that the money will always come in. Just carry on doing what you love. Okay, and again, that's the same message here. You know, the worry and the stress into the Ten of Pentacles. If you're creating from your heart, if you're creating what you love, then it will bring prosperity, and security and stability and abundance into your life. What you're being asked to do now is to pause, okay, and fill yourself up with the divine gift of love. This will be the fuel and the energy that powers you when you and you know, keep coming back to these two cards. Keep on pausing, keep on filling yourself up, okay, cleaning up your energy. Okay, so that's the reading for today. Let's just have a Art of the Sacred Wheel card, which usually sum up these readings really nicely. And let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Wednesday the 24th of July 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? I was saying there's not much astrology today. It's a big reading. Okay. Trust. A call to embodiment. Okay. Trust it's all unfolding as it needs to. Come back to the here and now. Come back to your body. Okay. Stay connected and anchored and rooted, whilst all this is unfolding around us. So that's your reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, till tomorrow, from the bottom of my heart in deep love and gratitude, thank you for watching.